Hello everyone, I'm Mark Zinn of the Storm Alert Weather Team and Midtown Bureau Chief. We are following some severe weather information that usually doesn't happen in October. There's a tornado watch in effect for most of the SLU-TV and Storm Alert Weather Team viewing area until 6 a.m. Again, there's a tornado watch. You can see this behind me until 6 a.m. We've been watching these storms pop up all day long. It's all ahead of a larger system that David Keller, our chief meteorologist, is going to talk about in just one moment. But again, a tornado watch in effect for most of our region, as you can see over to my right shoulder here, until 6 a.m. This is not a warning. This just means that conditions in that orange box behind me are favorable for the development of tornadoes. And as we've been talking about earlier, really heavy winds and gusty winds, damaging winds until 6 a.m. Let's go over to the weather wall right now, where we find David Keller, SLU-TV's chief meteorologist, who's going to give us some more insights on this storm. David, it's been really windy out all day long. How is this going to affect tonight?
Well, this is definitely a very strong storm system, and those strong winds are going to really aid in helping these thunderstorms to produce some very strong wind gusts, possibly in excess of maybe 50 to 60, maybe 70 miles per hour. And you can see these thunderstorms really beginning to develop from central Missouri down through southwest Missouri towards Springfield. And they have really begun to blossom over the past hour or so. And these yellow boxes, or yellow polygons you see that pop up on the screen here, those are severe thunderstorm warnings. You can see them popping up along the storms here. And we expect to see more of those as these storms continue to intensify, producing strong gusty winds in the order of 60 to maybe 70 miles per hour. There's a very outside chance of some hail with these storms, as well as a few tornadoes, hence the tornado watch that covers most of Missouri and into western Illinois that does stay in effect until 6 a.m. So we will be watching these thunderstorms for any signs of strong wind gusts as they move towards the St. Louis area, as well as any rotation in case there is a tornado reported. And of course, if there is a tornado warning, we will be back on immediately to let you know if that happens. These storms are moving very quickly, so once they get close, you really won't have much time to prepare. So this is the time to really know what's going on, know what you're going to do when the severe weather strikes, because as I said, when a warning goes out, you're only going to have a few minutes before the storm reaches your location because they're moving so quickly.
And David, to interrupt you, sorry, I think we do have a new warning that's passed along to us right now.
That's for western Missouri. So,
but the warnings are popping up.
Yeah, they are.
Continuously.
The warnings are definitely popping up. I will. Why don't I freeze this motion here just for a second so we can kind of look at those thunderstorms that are popping up in central and western Missouri. You can see there's a number of severe thunderstorm warnings, these yellow polygons here. So there's one here just north of Columbia and another one to the southwest of Columbia, a couple of warnings there actually. And these are probably for strong wind gusts, as these storms are not really producing much in the way of hail, have not seen many signs of rotation yet, but we will continue to watch as these storms could produce very quick spin-ups just all of a sudden because they're moving so quickly. There's so much wind shear. It would not take much to create a very quick spin-up. And that's why we want people to be paying very close attention to these thunderstorms, because we really just don't know which one is going to produce a tornado, if it's going to produce a tornado. So they're going to continue to race off to the east-northeast at around 30 to 40 miles an hour, and they will arrive in the St. Louis area, Mark, probably between 2 and 4 a.m. So we'll be watching it here, and definitely an interesting situation as we go through the overnight hours.
Oh boy, is it going to be an interesting situation. Again, there is a tornado watch in effect until 6 a.m. for the majority of the SLU-TV viewing area, as well as the Storm Alert Weather Team's viewing area. As David just talked about, increased threat of damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. And possibility of some hail as well, and of course isolated tornadoes. You don't see these systems happen much in late October, and so that's why we're going to be watching this system all unfold in overnight hours, keeping you informed. We'll have updates throughout the evening. For now, I'm Midtown Bureau Chief and Storm Alert Weather Team's Mark J. Zinn. We'll see you in a little bit.